I'm doing it all wrong this morning. Good morning. It'll take a few people, probably a little bit, to come in. I don't usually go on live this early. Okay, I want to make sure my microphone. As you all know, I have issues with my microphone. I don't normally go live this early, but I was just watching a video, and this guy, he goes live every morning for like a half hour, and I thought, I'm having such a hard time scheduling my lives that why don't I just go live when I'm packaging my orders? Unless sometimes I'm just not in the mood really to talk. So if I'm in the mood, I'm going to go live. So it'll literally be spur of the moments. I can't be like, there's so many people who schedule their lives and have them at a specific time every day, every week, or whatever. Yeah, I just can't do that. I cannot get into that. I'm just going to set it up to fail. But what I did do is I went and grabbed all the items that I need to package for eBay and Etsy and got them all out so I can package, because that's what I do first thing in the morning, besides brew a cup of coffee, is and shower and get dressed, is I have coffee, feed the cats, and then I come down here and I start packing, whether it's 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever time. Today was a late morning because I stayed up late and watched the football game last night, which I was so excited. I love Tom Brady. I'm a huge Patriot fan. I shouldn't say huge. I used to be a huge Patriot fan. This last year, I'm not a Cam Newton fan, and I had a really, really hard time getting back involved in watching football this year. Just was really, really a hard time for me. And but when I started watching the playoffs and was watching Tampa Bay, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love Tom Brady. But I am a huge Gronk fan. Like, if anybody knows me, fantasy football, I always would grab Gronk from his rookie year straight up. I'm a huge Gronk fan. So I was really excited. Well, Gronk scored the first 2 touchdowns last night, and that was like, forget it. I was gone. So so I got up late this morning. I think I woke up around 6:30, but laid in bed until 7:30. Reading Facebook on my phone, and then I decided to get up because the cat kept making these like crying noises with his throat. I didn't want him to wake up the cat, so I was like, wake up the cat, wake up my husband. So I said, all right, I'll get out of bed. So I'm going to package my eBay orders. I see we have a few in here. So good morning. Feel free to say hi so I know who you are. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. Okay, I'm going to go over here, click on eBay. So you guys will be able to see what I sold this weekend, which will actually keep me from doing a what sold video. I got 13 items for eBay. And let me click on Etsy. Where's my orders? I'll probably do Etsy first because I pulled them last, so they're kind of first on my pile. So I sold one item, and I was like, I don't think I have that on hand. So I had to go in, look, and find. Oh, now my cat wants to come in. So hold on. I got to go let him in before he rips my screen. Hey, good morning, Jeanette. Come on. We took out on the upstairs, we took out the screens on the windows that he could reach because he claws the screens to let us know he wants to come in. Well, now he's found the screens down here and he scratches on them to let me know. And if I don't get up and let him in, then he'll keep scratching. So I don't want to have to replace another screen. So good morning, Jeanette. I saw you say hi just as I was getting up. So first, let me see. Oh yeah, so I sold a calendar. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't have any of those left. I came down and I found one. I was pretty excited. I'm trying to get stuff out of the way. So I'm going to package this. Package this first. This is what I sold. These calendars were at the Dollar Tree. And I picked 2 up of each one that they had. They are a slow mover. I bought this in August. And this is my second one that I sold. I thought I had sold them both, but I guess I had only sold one of them. So I finally sold the second one. All right. So I ordered specifically poly bags that would fit calendars. Although I'm pretty sure this calendar, actually, let me try, because maybe I won't have to use these more expensive ones. I'll use it anyhow. I think this one's not 12 by 12. I think it's a little shorter, so it probably would fit in my 12-inch ones. But these are 12 and a half. Yeah, because look at how much space I have. These are 12 and a half by more than 12 and a half. I think 15. Hey, good morning, Jennifer. So I got these specifically made because I gotta tell you, if you're selling calendars, they're really hard to fit into normal envelopes. So you have to have special envelopes. Or I was frankenbagging my envelopes. I was cutting 2 of my 12 by 8s and then taping them together. So when I do a calendar, let me weigh that. While I'm weighing, goofball, I put the item on the scale before it got to 0. All right, 7 ounces. Let me show you what else I got. Hold on. All right, so I got these right here. Stupid. I got to get blind. I keep forgetting to get a blind. See this? Do not bend. There you go. Do not bend. I put these on both sides of my envelope. Oh, hey, thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, I don't usually go live at this hour. I was just kind of a spur of the moment. I thought, I think I'm going to go live. I know there's other people who do lives, but they don't really talk reselling. The ones that I've seen. All right, 12 by 12 by 1. Again, this one is Etsy. $3.85 for shipping. So that's not bad. $4.85 invested because it cost me $1 to buy it. And what did I sell it for? Hold on. Oh, I forgot to look how much I sold it for. I think $12.85, I think. $12.88. Let me look and see. So I can tell you that. Calendar $17.78. More than I thought. So I sold it for $17.78. Paid $1 and then $3 in shipping. Hey, good morning, Eric. There's order number 1 done. So I've got 13 plus 4, I think. 17 orders to package. I think that's what I got. Yeah, I pulled one item and then I remembered that the person actually had canceled. All right, so then I sold this daily prayer set. You see that daily prayer set? So this has been listed on Amazon FBM and it has not sold. So I got to remember to take it off from Amazon. But it sold on Etsy. So the thing with Etsy is you have to sell craft supplies, your handmade items, or vintage. And I put this as a supply. So obviously I didn't hand make this prayer set. I just listed as made by somebody else and I put it as a supply. So I don't want it to get damaged. So I am going to wrap it in some bubble wrap because I don't want to put it in a box. I want to poly bag it, but I'm going to wrap it. And then remind me, I got to go and take it off from Amazon. So one of the things I do, and I know I've mentioned it on here before, is because I cross post most of my items. And when they sell, specifically the stuff I know from Etsy, it can sell pretty quickly on both platforms. So I will take them as soon as I see I got a notification that I got a sale. I will go and take it down from eBay immediately if I sold it on Etsy and vice versa, because those are the ones where I found I've gotten kind of more in trouble of selling on both platforms. I don't sell much on Mercari anymore. I actually took down all my listings from Mercari. I just put up anything that was dated 2021. So I have some planners and some calendars, and I put them on Mercari. But I haven't really put anything else on. I'm trying to decide if I want to relist on Mercari or not. My sales just weren't really there for the time and effort. Even though I use cross-listed to cross-post, it still takes time to click the button, fill in some other details, and then be done with it. And I'm like, well, do I even really want to keep doing that. I wish that they were more like Bonanza where I could just click a button and it's automatically done all the time for me. Okay. 15 ounces. Stop moving. My scale is like, the numbers are moving when I, 14.7. Okay, 15 ounces for this. And 12 by 8. Review. Hoping to go to my mom's this afternoon. She made some gnomes. They're so cute. She made so many of them. And she wants me to help her with taking pictures. She wants to sell them on Facebook. But I really think just locally, because she doesn't want to ship. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to help her with shipping and all that. Part of me doesn't really want to take that on. So I'm kind of torn. Does anybody else have a cat who, as soon as you get done packaging items, if you put them on the floor, they like immediately have to lay on top of them? Yeah, that's my cat. One of my cats, not my other one. All right, so I sold another calendar. Where did I put it? Another dollar store calendar was this Tonka. They had a bunch of kid-related ones. They had Sesame Street, Transformers. I'm trying to think. There was another one I sold out of it, though. I can't remember which one. I still have Sesame Street, Transformers, another Tonka. But there was two other ones I sold. Maybe it was My Little Pony. I can't remember, but $1. And I sold this one for $12.79. And so I know this one will definitely fit in these envelopes. So these I ordered thinking, they said they were 12.5 by 15. No, they're 12 by 15. So I did get a refund from or maybe I got a partial. Because I was willing to send them back. Because I overpaid. To pay for 12 by 15, I would have overpaid. Because 12.5 is hard to find. So I'll pay up for them because they fit my calendars. Well, good morning, Michelle. Oh my gosh. I've been meaning to want to reach out to you on Facebook. Look, we haven't talked in so long. We used to talk like every day. I am so sorry. I've been so busy. As you probably can see from my YouTube, like I haven't really been doing very many videos. I've just been so busy. But I think I got stuff settled down. So I'm really kind of feeling excited. But now I want to go sourcing. I want to take a sourcing trip. My mom and I were going to leave tomorrow and go to Syracuse, New York and source there for a couple days. I just don't know what to source right now. Like, I just don't know what I want because I'm primarily trying to do Amazon. I just don't know really what the hot item is. So I don't really want to go and just spend a lot of time scanning stuff because it takes so long. And when you're on a sourcing trip like that, you just don't have the time to stand and source like a whole row of product. I like when I can go in, grab what I need and get out and then go to the next store. But I just don't really feel like I have that item right now that I can chase. So I don't think we're going to end up going. Plus, I think it's going to snow again. So tired of snow. We've gotten so much snow. Okay, so this one is all done. This one's going to Pittsburgh. Thankfully, it's not going to Philadelphia because things are taking forever in Philadelphia. Oh, I got to put a do not bend on this. Hold on. So I've been putting these do not bends. I don't know if they're really working or not. Do not bend. But I do know that I had a buyer who said that their postal person bent it to put it in their mailbox. But they said, we know it's not your fault. You put a sticker on it and they still bent it. So it's nice. I think it'll help me from ever getting like negative feedback because they see that I tried to not have it be bent. Aside from putting extra weight in it and putting like cardboard or something, which I don't want to do. Hold on. See a text. Make sure it's not my mom. It's not. I signed up for this auto text thing and I never read them. They're like supposed to be motivational every morning. I never read it. All right. So why is this item on Etsy still sitting in my... All right. I already canceled. Now I guess, see, on your app, you can't cancel on Etsy. You can only refund. So I'm going to cancel. I've already refunded. if I click cancel, is it going to refund it again? Because I'm kind of confused because it shows 0. So it shows I already refunded. I'm going to have to deal with that later. I got to look up that. Good morning, Junk Trader. How are you this morning? So also on Etsy, I sold. So if you guys have seen these Disney Princess Happy Planner. So as you know, I love my Happy Planner. They came out with a special line of Disney products. They're very hard to find. Not every store has them. And come to Walmart. These were for sale at Walmart. They're the Disney Princess line, and they're extremely hard to find. So they were a good bolo. They are now clearanced at some who, if Walmart was carrying them, they're now clearancing them. The planners are dated. So some people, those are kind of harder to sell because they're dated. But I mean, we just started 2021. So, I wouldn't pick up a lot of those. But the stickers, they're good all the time. It doesn't matter if it's this year or 5 years from now. People are going to be looking for these because they're going to be discontinued and not be able to be finding them. Because you can't even find them on their website. And make sure you go international, because international is where I've been selling a lot of mine. Because Happy Planner, the company won't ship international. So they come to eBay or Etsy or whatever to find the item. As long as you have international open, it helps. Right, so I have tissue paper. I like to wrap everything in tissue paper. So I spent yesterday morning talking to a local person, a friend of my husband, his auto mechanic. His wife was interested in reselling. So she came over and hello, April, in case you end up coming in, because I gave her my channel name. And I was telling her I wrap a lot of the stuff that I sell on eBay and stuff, I'll wrap in tissue paper. I don't know why. It's cheap. I get it when it's on clearance after Christmas, 50% off. And this one I just cut in half if it's a small item. So then I have, let me show you. Actually, I got to open. Don't save. So on my little tiny Dymo printer, I print off these little stickers. Let me see. All right. So I print off these little stickers. I wish I could get it so you guys could see. Maybe if I get close, you'll see. Nope, that doesn't work either. Well, whatever. The sticker says, thanks for supporting our small business. I'm really disappointed. You can never see. I got to come up with something else. So I'll put it on, I'll wrap this, and then I'll put it to kind of hold the, hold it in place instead of using tape. So that's all I do. Quick, easy. I just think it makes it a nice experience when somebody opens up their package. They see that you kind of took time to, even though it does nothing for it. I don't know if it helps. I get really good feedback. So for the people who would leave it. So I'm assuming it might make a difference. And it's extremely low cost. I pay $1 for like 100 sheets. And then if I cut them in half, I'm getting 200 sheets. I really need to take the time sometime and just sit and cut a bunch of them. All right. Please don't be over a pound. Sometimes these weigh over a pound. No, 13. I couldn't remember. All right. So fully refunded. So that was, I had clicked on the wrong one. I almost canceled the wrong sticker book. Good thing I said I'll deal with that later. Oh my gosh, that would have been horrible. I would have canceled this order. Oh, Tamara. Sometimes it's too early, especially if you're multitasking, right? Talking to yourself. I use the eBay branded tape and riff it off so eBay reads and then use the seal. Yeah, I do that too. Sometimes I love when you can rip it perfect so it says eBay. I know eBay has some of the, oh, hi, Emily. Good morning. Well, thank you, Jennifer, for bringing in Emily, because I don't usually see you in my chat, Emily. I'm going to use some of that eBay tape because I hate when I have a bag that's like really big. not really big, but you know, it's like loose. So I like to wrap it around and tape it. All right, let me print this label. I'm so excited. I'm at like 956, I think, subscriptions. So I'm really excited. My goal was to hit it by my birthday in September, which didn't happen. So I'm hoping I hit the 1,000 by the end of the month. That would be awesome. I'm hoping just to make enough to pay for StreamYard. That would be really nice. Because I canceled my StreamYard subscription. Emily, your stories on Instagram crack me up. I know. You know what? The thing is when I'm watching your stories, I have to do it on mute. So it always says like your music or whatever. So thankfully you pop up what you're saying. Because I'm usually watching Instagram early in the morning, laying in bed next to my husband who's still sleeping. All right, let's stick with, no, we're not going to stick with the planner. So let's grab, now I'm on to eBay now. So this little guy, isn't he cute? I picked him up at, see, he's got a little heart. I don't know if I picked him up last year after Valentine's Day. I don't know when I bought him, but I paid $2.79. So that's with my tax. I took a best offer of $10. I'm pretty sure I probably have had him close to a year. So I said, all right, I'll take your $10 because he's staying right here in New York State, which is even better. So I know my shipping's not going to be high. Versus if it was a California. Let's put another little thank you for supporting small business. I love to remind people that when they buy from eBay, they're buying from a small business. They're not buying from big corporate, ugly Amazon. Which I sell on Amazon. So a lot of people don't realize there's small sellers on Amazon. A lot of them don't know it. You're almost, I know I'm almost there, Jennifer. I'm so close. It's so, it's been a little disheartening because so many people started when I started last year in January. And I see them at like 2,000, 3,000 and more. And here I am not even at 1,000 yet. But I know I kind of provide a different type of content. I'm a different type of personality. You know, just not the same as others. All right. Which I'm okay with. I'm still going to be me and do me. 12. When I first started, I tried to like do what other successful YouTubers were doing. And then I decided I couldn't sustain that. I couldn't sustain, number one, not being myself. And I couldn't sustain like doing, just not being me. So I'm me. And I got 14 people in here at 8:50 in the morning. Like, what? So thank you, Jennifer, for sharing it. I'm sure that is making a difference. All right, so this is going to, New York, New York. Gotta get breakfast. You know, I'm not a breakfast person. And I bought some pumpkin granola and was selling it last year on Amazon. And I had a few bags left over when I was doing my inventory. And I was like, you know, I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to take it off and I'm going to actually try some of this. And it was really good. I was putting it on yogurt. So now I'm having a little Greek yogurt with some granola on it in the morning, plus a cup. Today I had a cup of peaches with it. It was really good. It's nice. I'm finding that it is helping me a little bit because it used to be when I would have breakfast, I would be starving for lunch. So I'm like, why even have breakfast if it's just going to make me hungry for lunch? They say it's the most important meal, but I was like, and I don't like eggs. And it's really hard to eat traditional breakfast food if you're a diabetic and you don't like eggs. Because everything is eggs or pancakes, muffins, toast, French toast, like all that. So I sold this Superman shirt. Superman. I gotta make sure there's not a price on that. No, it does say Walmart though. I'm gonna pull it up just a little and cut the bottom off. So I got this at Walmart on clearance. I think I paid $2 for it. I'll tell you in a minute. So I'm not on my screen. All right, make sure. Number 1, don't cut the shirt. That would not be good. Then I'd have to cancel a sale. And I'm already in deep doo-doo with eBay. I lost my top rated seller because I had to cancel a sale because of one product I sold out of, didn't realize it on Amazon, and I had cross-posted it. And the item had been up since August. No buyers. And then in one night, 4 people bought, or the 3 people bought the same item I had multiple quantities of. But I had already sold it on Amazon and had forgotten to take it down. Like, what are the chances that one night while I'm sleeping, three different people would come on and buy that item? Really stinks. Because of that, I had to cancel another one because I had a damaged item. But I had 4 cancellations out of almost 700 items, and that's enough to lose top rated seller. Isn't that crazy? That's like, I'm like, I feel like I sold so much throughout Q4, and the fact that I only canceled 4 orders made it so I lost top rated seller just really surprises me. And I pleaded, I said, listen, I'm a long-time seller. I've been selling since 98. I've never lost top rated seller. I've had it for 4 years. So that's when I really got into reselling more full time. And I've had it for 4 years. I'm like, can't you make this one exception? Because I also, hey, good morning, Holly. I also, with losing my top rated seller status, which I'm not really worried about the status, but I was doing the top rated seller plus. I was doing 1-day handling. I was doing free returns. So you know what happened? It snowballed. It snowballed into I was like, well, listen, I'm not going to give free returns. If I'm not going to have a benefit from it, except maybe more sales, which I don't know if that really helped or not. And I'm not doing 1-day handling anymore. I did 2 days. And then was it Wednesday? I woke up and I said to my husband, I don't feel like shipping today. I'm going to be lazy and sit on the couch and list all day because I had taken a crap load of pictures the day before. So I didn't even ship out that day. I'm like, well, thank you, eBay, for taking away my top rated seller because it gave me a day off of shipping. All right, so this one is 6 ounces. So I paid $1 for this at Walmart, that Superman shirt, and I sold it for $13. I don't know if I told you how much I sold that other thing for. Maybe you don't care. I don't even remember how much I said this weighed. 6. Oh, it's going all the way to Washington. Christopher, I hope you like your shirt. I'm behind on my accounting. I was supposed to do my 2019 accounting. 2020. December. I still have to do December. I didn't even realize I hadn't done it until I was doing a live last week, and I showed my I was showing my profit and loss for the year, and I noticed December's was a negative, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way a negative. I did really well in December. I realized I never put my stuff in. Let's see what my weather app says. There may be some swearing, so just letting you know.
Not really a shorts kind of day, but do what you want. I don't fucking care.
That's my weather app. Sorry. It swears. It's 5 degrees right now. But it's sunny out. It's not going to be warm at all this week, which I know, Emily, you're here in New York. So I know you know. And Anissa, you're in New York. Yeah, it's only going to be a high of 19 today. 23, 21, 19, 12. 13 and 14. I know this weekend, well, it went up this weekend, 13 and 14, because it was single digits earlier. No, it wasn't this weekend. I was going to go to Syracuse. That was going to be tomorrow. But my brother is coming with his wife, and I think they're going to my mom's, and I said, why don't you come over and we can have a craft day? So I think we're going to do that. All right. So I sold this. Again, my happy planners. This is the happy planner, but it's a notebook, which these are so awesome. If you use a happy planner, these are I can't show you because it's like got that band around it, but they're just sheets of like note paper, but they have this disc, cut on them. So you can take these out. This is why I take them out and I put them into my bigger happy planner. I love them. So it's a really pretty design too and I can't see because of the glare, but these are really pretty like peachy pink flowers, which that was my theme this week is pink flowers on my planner when I finish my video on that. I haven't done the video because I haven't done my numbers, and I wanted to make sure I had my numbers there because I said last week I would have my sales data in my planner, but I'm behind. Okay, let me print another one of those labels. I have a Shih Tzu too. I don't have any dogs. I used to have a beagle a long time ago. 61. Oh my gosh. 61 in New Mexico. That's awesome, Michelle. I like craft beer. Does that count? It sure does count. All right. So what am I going to put this in? This is an eBay sale. So I can use an eBay envelope. So I can put it in my eBay bubble. Trying to find it so you can see the eBay. There you go. My eBay bubble mailer. Oh, I didn't check. I don't think I had a price tag on it. I don't take my price tags off when I list and store them. I really should because I don't know if I've ever forgotten. Nobody's ever said. But there have been times I've packaged something up and I said, oh crap, I don't know if I took the price tag off, and I've had to open it back up. Sometimes I open it back up and yeah, there is a price. So thankfully I think I've caught them all. I don't think I've ever done it. I hear sometimes in the Facebook groups people saying, oh, I forgot to take the price off and the customer's complaining they want it for the price I paid for it. Like, heck no. Finder's fee. I'm your personal shopper. You're going to pay up for it. If you want it that much, you stock my stores. You stock Brickseek. You check the clearance aisle every time you go into Walmart, in every store you walk into. Even my grocery store, I check their clearance section every time. Although I haven't been into a grocery store in a really, really long time. I do Walmart grocery pickup. All right, next is, we'll stick with the planners for now. I got this little tiny planner I picked up. Paid $3.99 for it, and it sold for $15. I took a best offer of $15. I'm at the point now where I'm not picking up any more planners. Hold on, I'm looking for a little. Oh, this is an eBay envelope that was cut. I think it might fit in here. Yeah, so I'm not picking up any more planners or calendars or anything like that. In the past, usually by the beginning of February, it just, well, usually by the middle of January, it slows down considerably. But of course, right now is when places are having them on clearance, so you can get them. Sorry if you heard that noise, I just hit my microphone. You can pick stuff up on clearance right now, but it's a lot harder to sell it, which is why stores are clearancing it. But I will tell you, if you're not selling canning lids, they have become popular again. So keep an eye out for canning lids when you go into your grocery store and Walmart. And hardware stores have them, like Ace Hardware. I think that's what I might go and look for, some canning lids. Now that I've heard that they're back, people are buying them again. I guess you can find them. I checked on my Walmart app this morning, and it said that one of my Walmarts where my mom lives, that they have some in store. I'll pick up even the Walmart brand when it comes to selling on eBay, but do not pick up the Walmart brand for Amazon because I don't think there's a listing. I haven't found one yet. Good morning, Jane. All right, 6 ounces. I bet you I just realized my talking has probably woke my husband up. Well, it's 9. He needs to get up anyhow. I hear him moving. It's unfortunate that our bedroom is literally right above where I'm sitting and talking all the time. I say that in a, I don't know what the word is. I say it in a jokingly way, I guess. That is unfortunate because it's not. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be as bad this year, but I'm in an Etsy group, and the girl was saying that her sales have skyrocketed. And somebody said, well, what are you selling? And she sells marmalade, orange marmalade, and salsa and stuff like that. But she also sells Animal Crossing cards. I don't even know what those are. I really need to check them out. And then she sells canning supplies. And somebody had said, well, what do you sell the most of? Because her sales were really good. And she says, well, it's about a third. I literally sell a third as the cards, a third is canning supplies, and a third are my marmalades. So I gave her some hints on how to get help for the marmalade. I have a friend who used to sell salsa, and they had a commercial kitchen. It was in like a strip mall. They converted it into a commercial kitchen. People could either rent the space and use it because it was in Vermont, and you have to have a commercial kitchen to sell food product. So they could rent the space and make their product and sell it. But they also had a thing where you could hire them. You come in, you show them how to make it, you give them your recipe, and then they would make it for you. I think do they call those cold that? And I lost you guys. Can you guys hear me? Screen to freeze. Nobody's saying anything, so I don't know if I'm still frozen. I'm thinking I might be. I was froze, but am I still froze? Oh, it keeps going in and out. Let me change. All right, I'm going to go out for a second, and then hopefully I'll come right back in. I'm going to switch. I have a router that's got 2 bands, and sometimes when I switch off from one band, okay, I think I'm back. I'm going to refresh my YouTube screen here. Okay, I think I just saw my mouth saying, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. So, yeah, last night we had some friends over to watch football with us, and they were saying how they dropped, we have DirecTV, and they had dropped DirecTV and switched over to just Hulu Live. And I said, I can't do that because my internet is so bad. And they said, well, who do you have for the internet? And I said, Slick, which is our only option here unless we did satellite. And they said, oh, we have Slick and we have no problems. I'm like, I have problems all the time. So, stinks. I can't even remember what I was talking about. So, canning lids. Sell them. Sell them if you can find them. So this wonderful baby, this deep rolling therapeutic thing. Man, I picked up a ton of these last year. I think, well, a ton is like 20 to me is a ton. 20 of these at Walgreens. I hit up quite a few Walgreens and picked these up. They were $8. And I think I have 2 left. Well, now 1 left. Now they sold this one. And what I like about this listing is most of my items are free shipping. And this one I put buyer pays shipping. So that's even better. I think this fits in the shoebox. Hold on, I gotta grab my shoebox. I'm pretty sure it fit in the shoebox. Oh, you guys should see my office. Let me move my head. See that right here? That is a huge LED light. My husband installed it this weekend. It is so bright. So he bought it for me and he put it in my light that's right here that you can see like glowing right up there. He put it in there last week and I said, I can't. I have a headache. I have to wear sunglasses. It's so bright in here. But I said it doesn't work for taking pictures because it leaves a shadow because it was behind me when I sit and take pictures. So he wired a new thing right above my table. So I'm so excited to use it. So I got to take pictures at some point this week, which I still have pictures that I need to list. This is dusty. I wonder when I picked this up last year because I should keep an eye on Walgreens to see when these or things like this go on sale again. I need to really, should I bubble wrap around this? I'm going to do it just once around it. I probably overuse bubble wrap. Because I will bubble wrap the heck out of things. Like I will bubble wrap things that probably don't even need to be bubble wrapped like this. But as long as the box doesn't arrive damaged, I just don't want anybody to complain. I wish more people took care like I do in the stuff I order because I get stuff that's so horribly packed at times. Okay. So if it's very nice in this box, except the box is too tall. I know my husband used my knife. Hold on, I gotta find my knife. I remember I closed it because he left it open. I don't know what I did with it. What did I do with it? I guess I got to use scissors, which I don't like to use scissors. But I don't see it anywhere. Oh, here it is. My knife. I like my knife. All right, so I got my box resizer. So in order, I can save money by cutting this down and then using pirate ship and doing cubic. I gotta adjust my box resizer. So this sucker scores. I should have done it before I put the bubble wrap around that. This scores the inside of the box so it folds nicely. But I'm going to cut the top of the bubble wrap because the bubble wrap is sticking up and it's in my way. So I've seen some, I don't know if anybody watches garage or shed flips and garage flips, but it doesn't do that much. Lonnie, he sells a box resizer, but it looks like this, but on the end is the roller. Well, then I'd have to how do you get in and roll? How do you get into your box like this? I like that type I have. I think I bought it from Bubble Fast, maybe? I don't know. Bought it on eBay. Whoever the seller was, I have no idea. But I love it. And then I love this little knife contraption I have a lot. Just slice down my sides. What I should do is show you, or I should see and say what the savings is by taking the time to do this. Otherwise, I'd have to put air pockets or something in there too, because I wouldn't want it to move around. So it was 14 7/8, so I'd say 15 inches tall. So when I put in the new dimensions, I'm going to put in 15, and then I'll put in the new dimensions, and we'll see. See how nicely it folds? See how nicely it folds when you use that scoring thing? It's really nice. Really, 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 really like it. That's one of the tools. So I wanted to start a series on tools I use. And I'm kind of doing Amazon tools right now. Because I talked about Inventory Lab. But I use Inventory Lab for eBay also. If you watch that that live last week. I'm going to talk about another one this week, but I should talk about that resizer. I really like it. I need to do a video where I just pull out these, like, something that wouldn't be a whole video, right? Talking about that isn't really a whole video. Sorry. I'm taping down all these sides because there's no, like, sticky and all that anymore now. Since I cut that. Oh, actually, these don't have sticky anyhow. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. So let me put in on eBay 2 pounds and 10 ounces. And this baby is 9 by 5 by 7.5. But do you notice on eBay you can't put half in anymore? You have to round it up. 9, 7. So I got to put in 6. It won't let you put in 5.5 on eBay. It's crazy. All right, $8.72. Let me change that to, instead of 9, I'm going to do 15. $8.72. Remember, that was the price. Oh, still $8.72. So it doesn't make a difference on eBay. Well, of course, they don't do cubic shipping, so it wouldn't make a difference. All right, import. Who is my buyer? Reseller. Pirate ship. Get rates. I love it because it pops up because I've sold these. It will tell you right away. Yeah, 9 by 7.5 by 5. So it already put it in for me. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Everything's already there. You're great, pirate ship. $8.71. So it's only a penny. It's only a penny savings. Shipping on pirate ship. All right, let me change my box to 15. If I wouldn't have resized it, let's see if it's different on pirate ship. $8.72. That makes no sense. I've saved more than a penny when you do cubic shipping. That is really weird that I'm only saving a penny. I've never only seen that much of a difference. I've always seen a very large difference. Now, if I was, because there's still people who bring their stuff to the post office and pay postage. In today's day and age, come on, people, print it online. If I was to walk into the post office, this would cost $11.10. Print it online, $8.71 or 72 cents. 71, I'm going to do it and save a penny. Isn't that crazy? 1 penny? For a while, eBay didn't. I wonder if they've updated their pricing. For a while, I could get a lot of stuff cheaper on eBay than pirate ship. I pretty much only was shipping on eBay. Pirate ship gives more of insurance. I don't think pirate ship. I think if you're a top rated seller, you get $100. But now that I'm not top rated, that is a really good point. I appreciate you for bringing that up, Jeanette, because yes, it's up to $50. That's so true. Oh my gosh. I am definitely going to have to remember that now that I'm not top rated since they took that away from me. I guess I took it away from myself, right? Because I canceled those orders. Oh, that stinks. I remember talking to my sister at the time and saying, oh, I got to cancel these 3 orders for this one product I had multiples of. I said, I wonder if I should stop cross-posting. Is that's what's really hurting me. And overall, I was like, hell no. Because I was selling so much. I sold like $5,000 on Etsy in December. So I said, I would have lost out probably that $5,000. I'm not guaranteed it would have sold on eBay. So was I saving $5,000 on the top rated seller discount? Heck no. No way. All right, so it is the day of Happy Planner stuff because, it's on the bottom. So I'll do that one last or whenever I get to it. All right, so who in February, maybe it's for Valentine's Day, right? Maybe it's a dress up for Valentine's Day. But they bought a fireman costume. What? Can you imagine? In February. There you go, fireman. So I got to package this up. The problem is I included the hat with it. So it makes it bulky. So I got to do a 12 by 12 box. Otherwise, that would have fit into one of the large like t-shirt box things. So Steve and Steph was selling those. Okay, I didn't realize they sold them. Yeah, my sister bought one. I like that box that resizer I got. I just need to pull and pack the orders that came in since last night. I didn't do any packing over the weekend. See, I don't think I did any reselling over the weekend. Like, I don't think I actively worked my business. Besides not really helping my husband put that light up, but he put it up. And then teaching somebody about reselling yesterday. I thought I could teach them in 2 hours. And they came at 10. She came at 10. And at 1 o'clock, I said, oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock. And they didn't leave till 4:30. So, alrighty. Fireman. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is a Valentine's Day little dress up. Maybe I could have my husband dress up in one of these. Man, this thing is dusty. Hold on. I need to dust that. That's really weird it's dusty because it was in a bag in my tote. I only got one helmet left and I got 2 more costumes. So I got to remember, I made a note in my custom SKU. So I got to remember the next time I sell one, I need to take the helmet out of the listing. Actually, I don't think I listed the last one. Oh, that sticker's coming up. Hopefully it's okay. It's coming up a little bit. All right, in you go. Ooh, you don't look like you're going to fit. I'm almost positive this is what I shifted in last time. Maybe I need to put this in first. That's weird. Why are you not fitting when I don't have that in, but you fit when I... That's really weird. It's sticking up. Maybe I didn't use these boxes last time. Pushing the costume down because it's kind of popping up a little bit. I'm hoping I can get this to fit. I'm thinking I didn't use this box because this hat is like right on the edge. I'm not comfortable with that. Like one person kicking this right here would probably damage that hat. All right, so I'm going to save that one and do it later. Just in case I got to get up and go get another box for something else. I can get them all at once. But while I have this box open, I also sold some garbage bags. So I picked up these Glad garbage bags. They're recycling. They're like a light blue see-through. I got those on a liquidation lot, but they were damaged. So I couldn't sell them on like Amazon. But see how they're all like pushed in or whatever. So I listed them in lots of 4 so I could get the most bang for my buck. Figure out how did I fit these, because I know I fit these in at some point. I got to go up with them. How did I fit 4 in here? It's going to be a tight squeeze. Luckily, one of my boxes is really damaged. Like, look at this one. So I'm going to put this one in last, because if it's going to get damaged, it's already damaged. And my listing said they were damaged packaging. I got to figure out how to fit this 4th one in. I know I've done this. Okay, maybe fit right here. Playing Tetris with my... There we go. There we go. Nice. Yeah, you have to be a little... Ooh, they're a little high. All right. I don't care. These I don't care if they're squished in here, right? Because they're garbage bags. I had so many of these. I decided to keep some more for myself because we've been using them as garbage bags. It's just that everybody gets to see your garbage when they're clear. But you know, my mom lives in a town where they only can use clear garbage bags. You cannot use a white or a black garbage bag. Can you imagine? I think I told this story before, but somebody killed somebody and cut them up and put them in a black garbage bag. So they changed the rules. I guess so they could see body parts. Like, that's really crazy. Changing the rules like that because of one sick person. All right, since this is packed in there, I'm gonna do. They call this H taping. So if you ever hear that phrase H taping, it's when you tape down the middle of your box, and then you also tape the ends of your box, like down here and up here, so it makes like an H, capital H. So I'm gonna give this a try. This is heavy. I can't remember if they paid shipping on this or not. Yes, I charged shipping on these. And it's staying here in New York, which is even better. 10 pounds, 5 ounces. I had a lot of New Yorkers shopping this weekend. 12 by 12 by 8. All right, so $12.15. Let's go check pirate ship. And that is... Oh, by the way, I sold these for $36. I paid $3 for them for each box. So I have $12 into it and sold it for $36. I took a best offer. I probably shouldn't have because they're selling fine without best offer. Oh, this address is going to Josie Joe's Barbie Asylum. Isn't that weird? I wonder who that is. Obviously, it's a business name. I heard a noise outdoors. All right, 12 by 8. And it was 10 pounds. I wonder how much that would be if I went FedEx with it. 12.15. No difference. No difference going pirate ship or eBay. But let me check if I went FedEx. It's too late now because I already boxed it. I'm not going to unbox it. FedEx home delivery is $18. UPS is $12.67. So it's actually the cheapest is going this way. About the Barbie Asylum. Could you imagine? I wonder, probably should Google that. I wonder what that's all about. She's using clear garbage bags there. They're called recycling garbage bags. There it goes. I test out my braking thing because I throw it when I put it over there. Let's see. I figured, let me see. Oh, hi Lisa, by the way. I saw you pop in. Oh, so your restaurants are still open that's Pennsylvania, right? Wolf. See the governor of Pennsylvania? These rules are to die for. Are you right on the border of Pennsylvania? I know you're right outside of Buffalo. Yeah, Lisa, glad to see you back on your channel. I did a live last week. It's so weird. I don't like winter. I just messed up with winter. Let's see. Where am I? I'm over here. Back to orders. Which one am I going to do next? Oh, I'll do this one next. So I got these on Walgreens clearance must have been last Valentine's Day or maybe after Easter. So it's just a damn glare. It's just a pen and it has a little saying that says special gift for you and you can place a gift card right here. But it's a cute little pen with this little, can you see that? Hold on. Can you see that tassel? Well, then I also got these on clearance, and it was like 90% off. They're keychains, and they have a matching tassel that matches the pen. So I actually grouped this together as a listing. And I sold this for $10, but I think I probably have like 50 cents into it. Should I bubble wrap or should I tissue? I'm going to bubble. I'm going to bubble. Yeah, I paid hardly anything for these. You know, sometimes I'm like, what am I going to do with this? These have been taking a really long time to sell. I've had these for a while. Well, at least the year. I feel like it might even been longer than a year. I got 2 left. Oh, you know what? Maybe I won't. I think I'm going to box this. I think I'm going to box it because I don't really want it to get crushed in case it is a gift for somebody. 8x6x4 boxes. Hope it fits in here. They're one of my favorite sizes. Yeah, 20 minutes. Okay, yeah, 20 minutes from the New York State border. I knew you were over there somewhere in the corner. It just barely fits. Post office. Be nice to my box. I put it in upside down, by the way, because there's the measurements. I taped the wrong side first. Hopefully the post office is nice because it fits very snugly in here. I need to get 3-inch tape. Anybody else use 3-inch tape? I always go through so much tape because I won't just put one across. eBay tape sometimes doesn't stick very well. All right. Let's see. How much you weigh? 8 ounces. Did y'all have a good weekend? Anybody watch the game last night? Anybody as excited as I was to see Tom Brady win again? Tom and Gronk? I'm a huge Gronk fan, like big Gronk fan. This was the only year I didn't run a fantasy football team. I have a league. And one of my friends was over last night. And I said, yeah, I wasn't interested in football this year. And I think not running the league was part of it. And he's like, I really missed not being in your league. So I'm going to have to do my league again next year because I definitely missed it. But Gronk is always my tight end. Except for, of course, not last year because he didn't play. Okay, what do I got next? Happy Planner again. These were covers. And, so I bought these for Amazon and I was sending them to Amazon, but can you see? You probably can't see. Of course, I'll see right down at the bottom. Like this right here has been taped. And I was like, yeah, I can't send that to Amazon because obviously it was opened and retaped. So I threw it on eBay. This might be good for my, sorry, reaching over my, my bags that I use. Maybe I'll bubble this. I'm really, like, if you bend a calendar, oh well, flatten it out. If you were to bend this, it would not be good. And bubble is lighter than putting cardboard around it. So again, here I go with my bubble. Told you guys, I use bubble all the time. I'm going to pull that as tight as I can. It's going to stick to the plastic a little bit. But hopefully I want to put my do not bend on it. Whoever someone says tighten, I think of a nice tushy. Well, have you seen his tushy, Emily? Hello. He's got a nice tushy. All right. And I think that Tom Brady is getting better looking as he gets older. Oh, somebody said, could you please write "do not bend" on the package for this? Isn't that funny? Of course I'm going to write it. Because I am a professional eBay seller. You are 15 ounces. Okay. 581. Gosh, 581. It's going to Austin. 581. Man, the prices are crazy. All right, give me our stickers. Do not bend. Do not bend. No, I just put the sticker upside down and we'll spit my coffee out. Is that because you were looking at his tight end? Because, yeah, not bad. He's so funny too, Gronk. If you ever watch him, he's on a lot of commercials. We used to be on a lot of commercials when I lived in Vermont, and he played for the Patriots. He did Dunkin' Donuts and stuff. And he was always funny on his commercials. And I've seen him on like a dating game. I wonder if he ever did the date with the person that either picked him or he picked. I can't remember how it worked, that show. He needs to do Dancing with the Stars. I'd watch that. What should I do next? How about I was going to keep this and use it on my show. I think I've showed this before when I sourced it. This Trivial Pursuit. They're actually coasters, instead of 20 coasters. I don't know. But I decided, I'll sell it. Trying to find. This is another envelope that I cut at some point. I must have had to Franken bag one of these bubbles, or two of them, because this is my second one that's been like this. I'm just going to tape it. And I'm going to use this for my coasters. So these Trivial Pursuit coasters I sold for, I forgot to tell you those other things. Maybe you guys don't care because nobody's saying, hey, how much did you sell it for? $18. And I paid $3 for it. $2.99. Sold it for $18. Right. Again, one of those retail arbitrage items that I love to find. All right, I'm going to put one bubble around you. Even though it's going in a bubble mailer, I tell you, I use a lot of bubble wrap. I am going to do one thing a bubble because I don't want the tin can to get all like dented and stuff, which it might still get dented with just one thing a bubble. But now it's got this bubble I'm putting on and bubble from the envelope. Extra protection for you. Oh, I got denied a post office claim. I need to resubmit it. So I sent some wrapping paper and the box showed up empty. So the person had to bring it into the post office. I think it was Arizona or Texas, one or the other. And then this was back in November 16th. And then I finally got the letter in the mail last week, dated January 25th. I got it last week. And it said that my claim had been denied because of the proof of value submitted with the claim is not acceptable. So I had sold this on Etsy, and I sent them a screenshot of the Etsy sold screen. That's not acceptable. The amount claimed must be supported by legible, acceptable proof of value. Provide a legible, dated sales receipt, paid invoice, credit card statement, a statement of value from a reputable dealer, or proof of completed internet payment transaction. Isn't that weird? It even said on here towards the bottom, it says acceptable proof of value may be, and it says it again, dated sales receipt, credit card statement, canceled check, front and back, a money order, or proof of completed internet payment transaction showing the method of payment, item and date purchase, how much was paid, to whom it was paid, and to whom it was sent. Amazon final payment details or PayPal payment transaction details. What? I don't know. I don't really have much else besides the Etsy payment screen. So I'm just going to, because I just like did, what's that called? Like snip and sketch or something like that. I'm just going to print the whole page and you have to mail it. So I'm going to mail back the whole like Etsy page. I'm going to see my deposits and my bank statement because it's not just one deposit. It's like the whole sales amount. That was a $50 sales. I was selling that Grogu wrapping paper, Baby Yoda wrapping paper from Walmart. I paid $2.98 for it, and I was selling 3 rows. They fit in those triangle boxes. 3 rows for $50. $50. $9 in, sold them for 50. All right, so this is 9 ounces. I sold a lot of it. And I also did Nightmare Before Christmas and peanuts. I'm just going to leave those dimensions. It doesn't matter. All right, $4. Ship you away. Can you guys hear me swallow? I was watching a YouTube this morning when I was getting ready from a yesterday morning show somebody did. He kept drinking coffee and he was slurping his coffee and then you could hear him swallow it. All that did is made me want to go get my coffee quicker. All right, so I'm sorry, behind on the chat. Yeah, I could never do football or sports, but I never played sports as a kid. So I played basketball and I did I was the field hockey manager. And then that was my freshman and sophomore year. And then my junior year, I switched to cheerleading. And I stopped playing the sport and I was doing cheerleading. I was a cheerleader for football and for basketball. And I really got to know both of the sports. I love football. I love watching football. Basketball, not as much. I love sports, softball, gymnastics, and cheered. Oh, see, I was a cheerleader too. Now I'm just a fat old lady. Me too. Do I look like a cheerleader? My old Facebook account that got hacked had some of my cheerleading pictures on it. I don't even know if I have. Sorry, Mom. I don't know if I even have those pictures. I'm so bummed I lost that Facebook account. I swear I was going to get back on the treadmill. Yeah. Ugh. And it got fried in a power surge in November. Yeah. I've given up trying to lose weight because every time I try, I succeed for a little while and then it all comes back plus. So I'm at the point now where I'm just like, no more diets. Let's just try and make better choices. But my doctor still says, like, he goes, someday they are going to, because he followed me for a long period of time when I lived in Vermont. I even had the lap band surgery and it didn't work. I mean, I had all this stuff I was trying, doing really, really good eating, exercise, going to the gym 6 days a week. Only Sundays I didn't go. And for like 3 years. And the doctor was like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why you weren't not losing. He goes, someday they're going to find that there's a gene or there's something that just, they're going to discover the reason why people like you just have a hard time losing weight. And I'm like, I know they are. They're going to find it someday, but probably long after I'm gone. You do sell on a lot of platforms. I do. So primarily right now, I would say I'm really only active on eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. I have things on Poshmark, but I don't share my closet maybe once a month, if even that. I don't even really cross post to Poshmark much. I did during Q4 last year, but the sales just weren't there. So I'm like, do I even want to keep my store open? Same with Mercari. I took everything off Mercari at the beginning of January because I just was not losing. I'm looking at the chat. I just wasn't getting the sales. I'm like, it's not even worth the time and effort even to use the cross posting to put it there. So, yes, being in shape is overrated, except for when I'm out of breath from doing something. I do need to get back into being like, because even when I was overweight, I've always been overweight. Not in high school though. I thought I was overweight in high school, but now I look back And oh my gosh, there's pictures of me and I am so thin and I thought I was so fat because when you're in high school, people are mean, first of all. I can't even imagine going through high school today. I had really bad nicknames, but I was always tall. I mean, I'm 5'7". I've always been tall. I was as tall as the boys because a lot of them hadn't hit puberty yet. And I was taller than a lot of them. And when you say you weigh 130 pounds, right? But you're 5'7", somebody who's 5'1" thinks, oh, you're 130 pounds. Like, oh, you're fat. Well, 130 pounds at 5'7" is much different than 130 pounds if you were 6'7". So I took a lot of beating through high school. Like it was not good. I did not like high school in that regard, even though I was a cheerleader and all that. People were just mean. And for me, I'm an emotional eater. So I would get called names and my answer was to turn to food for comfort. So I would eat and then it would just be this vicious cycle. So I've always been overweight, but I've been healthier. Right now I'm not healthy because I really don't get much exercise. Since I became a reseller, I feel like I don't have much movement as much as I did prior to reselling. Because when I was working in the corporate world, I'd go for walks at lunch and stuff like that. And I just feel like I'm sitting in these chairs all the time. So, let's see. Hey, Chris. Sup, peeps? Hey, speaking of peeps, did you see that peeps are back in the stores? They are back in production. I got to scan some. I wonder how they're doing on Amazon. Actually, I'm going to look that up right now. Let's see. And I should text my mom and tell her I'm live. Actually, let me text my mom first. I'm live on YouTube. That way she knows why I didn't answer her call. I usually mute my phone, but I kind of like when I'm doing a live and you hear cha-ching. So I didn't mute my phone. What was I going to look up? Peeps. Probably everybody and their brother is looking at Peeps right now. So I don't know why when I open my Amazon app, of course you guys can't see anyhow because of the glare, but all I get is this white screen every time I open it. So I got to close my screen and then reopen it. And then it will pop up. But I don't know why it doesn't do it the first time. Every single time for about 3 months now. Peeps. Peep Plush Bunny. Here is a 3-pack of marshmallow 8 counts. They're only going for $9. Yeah. Because I don't even know how much Peeps are. But even if you paid $1 a piece, that's $3. And they sell for $4. I mean, profit is $4. So you'd only be making $1 on them. And then you got to polybag it because it's a set of the pink, yellow, and purple. I'm just going to see if there's any other ones. All right. Oh, here's a pack of the party cake flavored marshmallows. 10 chicks per pack. Now, this one might be a bolo for the 18 people who are watching, and I know all of you don't sell on Amazon. If you can find this party cake flavored, right? Can you see the thing turning a little bit? Just look at the picture of the item so you can see. So they're party cake Peeps. So you got to get 2 of them in one listing, and your profit is $10.08. I bet you there are not that many. I mean, I bet you they're not that expensive. But yeah, grocery, well, the rank is $199 in grocery. That's not actually very good. Yeah, watch guy unload 17 pallets into his warehouse getting ready for Amazon. Oh, yeah. Peeps aren't kosher. Update your Amazon app. My apps automatically update. Can you force an update if it doesn't show that there's an update? Maybe I should delete it and then re-add it. Here come the price takers. Eric, I'm pretty sure the price takers are probably not coming from my 17 people now watching because one person was like, I'm leaving right now to go buy Peeps. Right? I just had 18 and that one person said, I'm running right this minute to go buy some Peeps. Oh, here's the pink ones. Marshmallow bunnies. All right, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 12-pack of Peeps. So it's just like, although I feel like the packages have gotten smaller and smaller. This is a good one. Oh, there says package quantity 2, but it doesn't have it in the title. So I'd have to look at it closer. Oh, it is a 2-pack. So 2 of this size right there, your profit is $7. So I don't know how much are Peeps? Anybody buy any yet this year? Are they more than $1? Because they used to be about $1. I don't know how much they are. But even if they're $2 and you put a 2-pack, you're still going to make $3.55. But the sales velocity is going to be really good as Easter comes closer. And it's at 95,000 right now in grocery. Checking the other ones. Yeah, those blue ones, they don't look like they're very profitable. No, rank on those are not good. Rank's not good on that one. Oh, here's see this? I don't think this could be profitable. These are probably the ones you see most of the time. The yellow Peeps, 3 of them. No, your profit's only 77 cents. This right here, these right here. If somebody is selling them FBA in a 3-pack, your profit is only 77 cents. So unless you're getting them for free, you're only going to make 77 cents. How is that? How is anybody making any money on those right there? Because they're selling for $6.73. I bet you, no, Amazon is not on the listing. I don't know. That is not profitable. Yeah, here we're talking about weight loss, right? And we're talking about Peeps. They are more than $1. Yeah, because I think a lot of times now they only come in like this size is the cheaper one. Why do these holidays? I just threw away some of that turkey candy corn. Remember anybody on that video when I was trying that turkey candy corn? That stuff was so disgusting. They will have a better rank. You think so, Lisa? Because I feel like as holidays get closer, the rank will get better. Well, yeah, they will have a better rank, but the price will go down. I find that as things get closer. Because before holidays, what I've learned is I'll say, okay, I'm going to start scanning Easter candy. It's in, and I'll scan Easter candy, and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to buy this and buy this. It's got great sales price. I could make profit. And then the price tanks so much on holiday candy. So it would be hard. Yeah, Harlan and Scott did it after seeing me, because Scott had popped in and he was like, that is so funny. I'm going to have to do this. And then a couple days later, him and Harlan did it. I wish he would have said, Tamara did it. Go watch her video first. Send some of your traffic to me, Scott, if you're getting ideas from me. I try to be really good if I get ideas from things to let people know where I got it from. I think it's only right. Okay, checking the tracking on an item. The detail shows it will be delivered between 9:45 and 1:45. That's weird. Usually, well, if it's to myself, it'll show a time, but actually not on not USPS. It doesn't show a time. I have an international order right now. I'm kind of frustrated with. I sold candy corn M&Ms. Ooh, I don't think I've ever saw those. Because they're willing to take a very small margin. Yeah, but 70 cents profit before your cost of goods. It's not worth it. I don't care if I sell 1,000 of them, right? If you sold 1,000 a month and your profit was 77 cents minus your cost of goods, so even if you pay 10 cents a bag, you're only making 30 cents, 40 cents. No, 40 cents times 1,000 is what, $4 or something? Like, it's not worth that time and effort because you got to poly bag it to put it in. How are you making any money on that? Hey, good morning, SRG. Forget about small and light, which could make candy more profitable. Yeah, I've never done the small and light. I hear a lot of people. I thought they were stopping it or had stopped it. So I haven't really looked into it, but I do need to look into that. Or did he? I think, Eric, I think he did say it in the morning show that he saw it on my video or my channel. Because he'd made a comment about my husband. Because he came in and just threw them in his mouth and was like, yeah, they're not that great, but he ate them. Like, I couldn't eat them. I had to spit it out. They were bad. Okay, I still have 4 more things to package. All right, so my sister-in-law did some sourcing for me. Bless her heart, I will say. She told me they have these Burt's Bees moisturizing lip masks. And at the time, I was buying these tubes of Burt's Bees things. And so she had just texted me that they had them. And I'm like, oh, yeah, pick them up all, because all of the ones I was getting were selling really quick. Scott did give you credit. He did. I was pretty sure he didn't. On his video where he actually did the taste test, did he say, well, he may have said Tamara. He may not have said Yellow Brick Road reselling, though. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it again. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. I guess it matters if I'm saying he did it, and he did, though. So I apologize if he did. So I said, grab them all. I said, how many do they have? And she said, quite a few. So I said, grab them all. This is what I got. I thought they were the tubes. And she picked up these. Well, these were not worth sending into Amazon. So I lotted them up and put them on eBay. And they sold. Let's see, 18 of them. Let me make sure there's 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, so I'll send them probably right in this box too. So I sold these for $17. I don't even know how much I paid for them, honestly. I didn't put a cost of goods because I couldn't find her receipt when I went to list them. They sat around for a while before I listed them because I was just like, what am I going to do with these? They ended up not being what I wanted. I end up having a bunch of other ones that are like a blue. I don't remember if they're lip or not, but they may have just been a whole face mask. There's no expiration date. Heard Amazon's cracking down on people who sell a lot of stuff with expiration dates. Yeah, Burt's. They are Burt's Bees. And they are moisturizing lip mask. So you take the mask and you put it on your lips. So somebody will have 18 of these. Perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. They're going to have nice soft lips for next Sunday. Good morning, Christy. All right, I'm gonna send these in a box. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna waste a box. This box cost me like 40 cents or something. I'm just gonna take this baby, and I'm gonna be really nice, like I do, and I'm gonna wrap it in this tissue. I'm sure it's a woman who bought it. Could be a man. Let's see who bought this. Oh, Derek. Could be her husband's name, though. Or it could be Derek. Maybe Derek wants some soft lips. Could be. Well, Derek in Alabama. Either you're going to have soft lips or you're going to be kissing some soft lips. Oh, you think that, well, they're moisturizing. You think they plump your lip? I figure moisturizing, they'll be making your softs things. Do you have a good source for bubble wrap? Oh, don't buy. Yeah, Walmart's expensive. All right, so I buy my bubble wrap. Let me see who I get it from. All right, let me mail this one first. Or at least like put postage on it. Mom probably wants to know if I'm gonna go to her house. She should log on to YouTube and ask me. Oh, I even put that. I was gonna put this in a box with my measurements. 357. Print. All right. I buy my. Oh, I gotta check Amazon and see what I sold. I sold something on Amazon today, or this weekend. Orders. I buy them on Amazon, and I've purchased them on eBay. I'll tell you who I buy them from when I can get to it. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Switch accounts. I have a different account, a buying account on Amazon. Bubble wrap. I could tell you that I bought, because I ran out of bubble wrap in December. So I bought 2 things of bubble wrap from the same company, and I got one like probably a couple weeks later, and then the other one came like 8 weeks later. I had to reach out to them and say, "Hey, I only got one." So this one, so maybe they won't be the best. Order details. Who are you? Who are you that I buy from? Fresh Farm LLC. I don't know if they're that great. Their bubble wrap is good. But unfortunately, so 700 feet is $26. And you get 4 rolls. But price has gone up. Let me see how much I paid on eBay. Yeah, I don't know. Just because they did mess up my order. I mean, it took a long time, and I think it was them, not the post office, that messed up the delivery. I don't think they ever mailed the other one. So I ordered from 3RB, which, oh my gosh, they're here in New York, and I got it so fast. I ordered on the 14th, and it got delivered on the 16th. That one from Amazon, I ordered on the 14th of December, and I just got it last week. My other roll, my other 4-pack. Took a long time, but I also don't think they didn't mail it. They messed up. So 3RB, I really do like 3RB. So Staples, I see people mentioning Staples has been really good for boxes. I've heard a lot of people talking about Staples. I bought some boxes last year. They had those My Life dolls at Walmart on clearance. They're a pretty big doll. They're like an American Girl doll, and they're in a box that covers 3 sides of it, but not the front. So I decided I was just going to FBM those on Amazon. I paid $7 for the dolls on clearance, and I was selling them for between $50 and $55 on Amazon. So I was like, okay, before I list them, I need to order some boxes because I needed something to ship them in. And so I ordered boxes that would fit them, but they were a little too tall. They didn't have them that were short enough, so I did have to like use my little box resizer and resize it. But they fit perfect lengthwise. They were great. So every time I sold one, it was wonderful to be able to just go and grab a box and put it and sell it. And I think I probably paid like 80 cents per box. Well, when you pay $7 for a doll and sell it for 55, $1 for a box is no big deal. So I bought at Lowe's some leaf blowers, Cobalt, I think they're Cobalt brand. Yeah, Cobalt leaf blowers on 90% off clearance. 90% off. And they're big. And I was thinking of sending them to Amazon, but I was like, no, I think I'm just going to list them FBM. So I listed them FBM, sold one last week, Frankenboxed a medium-sized box or something I had. And then as I was going to get, because I sold 2 of them one night after I listed them, and I went to grab another box to find another box for it, and I saw the doll boxes, and I was like, I wonder if it would fit. So I took the box and just opened it, didn't tape it, and had the box with the leaf blower on the ground, and I slipped it over it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it fits perfectly. So I sold another couple of them, and it's been like so nice. I don't have to bubble wrap. I mean, it literally is the size of the box. Man, when you have a box that fits perfect, what a good feeling. Like, I'm literally getting goosebumps. Isn't that crazy? What a world us resellers live in. We get goosebumps over a box fitting perfectly on a product you're selling. Oh, I'm crazy. I know. Little things. It's funny when you see, if you watch my planner videos, one of my stickers that I put on it for this week says something about celebrating the little things or having gratitude in the little things. Something to do about little or small things and in life. And yeah, I take such enjoyment over little things. So I sold this Happy Planner. It's the book club one. I had gotten some of these last summer, and they sold so fast on Amazon, like so fast. And I could pick this up a couple weeks ago on clearance at Michael's. And I was like, well, so somebody had won I was doing a giveaway and they had won. And I was like, well, what size happy planner do you like? Because she mentioned a happy planner. And I said, well, I'm going to go and I'll pick up whatever they got. So I picked up pretty much one of everyone. And she mentioned she wanted the big one. This is not the big. This is a classic. So I listed it. I just sold it. So I'm excited that I'm still selling planners. All right. So I do bubble wrap my planners because of these discs. These are made of plastic. And I mean, look at this. How beautiful. It's a rainbow disc. All right. So these are very popular. They're not metal. They do have some that are metal, but these can break. I just sold, wait a minute. Maybe I didn't sell it. I just listed. I don't think it's sold. I think somebody sent me an offer and I didn't accept it. A memory keeping happy planner. But one of the discs is broken, which doesn't affect really anything, but the disc can break easy, which meant I couldn't send it to Amazon because the disc was broken. Okay. So I double bubble wrap the discs. I double bubble the discs. See how I kind of like folded it over itself and doubled that and then put the rest of it in here. That will go in a padded flat weight because, man, I love my setup. I love my setup that I have right here. So I have a 3-tiered shelf and I have my poly bags on the top. And in the middle, I have my most used smaller boxes. And then on the bottom, I have my priority mail stuff. I love it. I love that I can reach it, grab it. It's nice and organized. I think these are the ones that just barely fit, if I remember right. Okay. Tape that down so it slides in better. Let's see. It's the little things. It is the little things. When I am out and see boxes, I think that will fit in them nerding out. Yeah. That's funny. I really, what was I selling? I was just thinking the other day, like, what was it I came across when I was doing my inventory? I'm like, I really need to order some boxes for that. So, I love my new planner. Oh, good. I'm glad you like your planner, Christy. You don't have, I don't know. Don't feel like you have to do stickers because I do stickers. There are many people who use a happy planner and don't do any stickers. I like it. It's just creative. I probably took an hour yesterday decorating mine. I just enjoyed it. Sunday morning, I drink my coffee, sit at the dining room table, play with my stickers and my binder or my planner. All right, this is 1 pound, 13 ounces. But actually, I don't know why I weighed it. Doesn't matter. Although when you ship on pirate ship, even on flat rate, you have to put in the weight, which is weird. You don't hear on this one, though. Can't believe it's 10 o'clock. I've been talking for an hour and a half. Wow. It's taking me an hour and a half to package 17 items. I told my mom I'd be over in the afternoon. I think I'm going to run into Walmart and see if they have any canning lids when I'm out in her area, because I'm pretty sure it showed that they had them. All right. What else? We got a couple items left. Would you guys be surprised to say that I have another happy planner I'm selling? So I drove the 2.5 hours to go to a Michael's because we don't have Michael's here. A couple weeks ago, they were having a sale at Michael's on their happy planner stuff. Nothing, it was like hidden clearance. Nothing was labeled that it was on sale. But in my happy planner world, people were telling me they were picking stuff up for really cheap. So I went, grabbed my mom, and we went, and my cart was overflowing with stuff. I took a picture and sent it to my sister. I spent over $400 there. But, so this is a happy planner. It's like a whole kit. And this is actually a notebook. But it comes with stickers, the notebook, 2 things of stickers, some extra paper, some dividers, some washi tape. Like, this is really cool. How much did I sell this for? I have another one. I might keep it. Oh, I sold this for $48. So, well, I have 24 into it. So let's see how much this cost me to ship. Because I might say, I'll just keep that other one. It's my pretend art time. I do stickers. All right, I need to get I'm pretty sure this will fit in one of those larger, like, t-shirt box things. I think it'll fit. So I have my priority mail boxes right next to my shelving thing, so I can just reach over and grab. Yeah, this is larger. Let's see if it fits in this larger box. Yeah, so I picked up a lot of the sticker packs and the notebooks because anything that was undated, I picked up a lot of that because, again, people are going to use stickers and stuff year round. And I'll tell you right now, if the Happy Planner community is a cult following, like if you like the Happy Planner, like you want every sticker book that they have and it's just crazy. Ask me, because if you saw my dining room table right now, how many sticker books I have, because I buy for reselling and then I decide to keep one of every one. All right, so this, oh yes, I remember this one because I sold some fitness planners too that they're a little bit too big, but there's enough cardboard on the top that I'm pretty, yeah, see, it still closes, but I can't use the sticky because it would stick to the product. I can't pull the sticky off. I'm sorry you have to listen to my tape. I don't know how loud it is on my video, but so yeah, I have to tape this down myself. It's not going to fit. So hopefully this does not cost like $20 to ship, or I will not sell any more of them. They must not, because I had some other kits. You can buy these kits sometimes at TJ Maxx. We'll have some of them every now and then. And I've sent those to Amazon and have done very well on those. Anytime I see them at TJ Maxx, I buy them. These big name companies, if you see them, buy them. 2 pounds, 14.2. Oh, what are you doing, Pip? You gonna come lay on my packages again? 2 pounds, 15 ounces. 15, 13, 3. Good enough. $12. Let's try pirate ship. And this is going to Margaret. Margaret. I wonder how old Margaret is. You don't hear that name very often. There is a Margaret here in the reselling world, though. But you don't hear that name very often. 15, 13. How many of you have kids' names that you wanted to name your kids, but you didn't have enough kids to use those names? There's names I've always wanted to call my kids, but I didn't have enough. Oh, same price. All right, I'm going to go through eBay. Oh, I shouldn't have gone through. Yeah, I'm good with eBay. But I got to remember, I don't have that $100 on eBay, the insurance. But this was only a 40-something dollar. So if it costs, let's say 13 to ship it, because $12.70. And how much did I say I paid for it? All orders. I might raise my price on the other one. If it doesn't sell and I get to a point where I want it, I'll just take it off and use it. I do that so often. Good morning, Laura. Hey, Tony, I'm on video. Just in case he's in his underwear. So 25 and 13 is 37. Yeah, I sold it for 44. That's really not a lot, is it? I'm going to go and edit this right now. I'm going to raise my price. I only got one left. That's really a good deal when you think about all the stuff you get in it. So I had some of the Disney princess ones, and I was selling them for like $80. Oh, good, you're clothed. I didn't want you to come over and not be fully clothed. I'm going to raise it by $5. I mean, by $10. Because why not? No hubsters, no children or pets. So I always wanted to call my daughter Ashley. And we got a cat and called it Ashley. So I couldn't call my child that after I called my cat that. Actually, even my pets, my kids have pretty much named the pets. I don't even think I had an opportunity since I had kids. Before the kids, I was able to name them. But after the kids, they named them. All right. One item left, and it's that fireman costume. That's my daughter's name, Ashley. I like Ashley. Let's see what I sold on Amazon. Return to sign in. Because I'm logged into my buying account. Come on, sign in. Let's see. Manage orders. Oh, I only have one order. I forgot to pull it, so I do got to pull it. I'm going to pull that the same time I pull or find a box for my fireman. All right, Wildcats. That's what I sold. Villanova Wildcats shirt, an extra large in H8. H8 extra large Villanova. I will be right back. I hate leaving my live stream, but I got to go grab that shirt and a box for my fireman. Watch out, Pip. I got to go quickly. What are you doing today? I think I'm going to my mom's this afternoon.
What?
I'm going to my mom's this afternoon, I think.
Good. Go to your own post office.
Yeah, I will.
I'm going to get dressed and go plow. Yay.
Oh, here we go. Here's my shirt. And I need to get a box for my fireman. I might have to Frankenbox.
Plus, I got to finish packing the pies. Actually, I should do that first.
I was debating. I was wondering if I should Frankenbox 2 of those 12 by 12. I found my shirt. I think this is the only Wildcat I could find. My coffee's gotten cold. Extra large. Image 1. This is it. This was such a good buy. I know I've said this before. I got these t-shirts. I paid $1.30 for them. I paid $1, then 30 cents was the shipping total for all of them. And $1.30. I sold this one for 13. But man, it's been a good buy. I'd love to know how much I made off that whole purchase. It'd take too much time to probably figure that all out. So I'm probably never going to know. Never gonna know. All right, I'm going to do this one. 12 my 12 by 8 by folders. These are I love these size. Number 1 size. All right, 10 ounces by shipping. 10 ounces. Oh, I got to take that off of eBay. I do cross postal shirts because I've been selling them pretty steadily, but they don't sell fast. Like I've had these since like April. So I ended up cross posting them. I think it was maybe September timeframe. I said, I'm going to cross post those to eBay, not just Amazon. All right, Amazon. I got to change my label size so you fit on one page. Otherwise, you print a blank label. So I do have a box. I don't know if I'm going to use this box or Frankenbox. My head itches. Okay, so eBay. I got to go back to eBay. Let me just take down this shirt while I'm thinking of it. Since I just did my inventory, I don't need anything to be off. I don't need to sell anything. Wildcats. Wildcats. Let's see. Villanova. And hey, they got a deal on Amazon because I was selling it for $18 on eBay. Okay, so I got this box. I'm gonna have to cut it down because look how big it is. It's one of the eBay boxes they send you. I'm gonna see if the helmet fits in this. And then I'm going to, ooh, I think you do. I think I could, okay, I'm going to try this box. And since I sold it on eBay, I will not cut the part that says eBay. I'll leave that part because I gotta, and then it leaves me the other part to use. I was just reading your message. Do you have a daughter named Alexa? Yeah, we're gonna change Alexa's name. My husband unplugged our Alexa because he said that they're spying. Alexa's spying on you, which it probably could be. Who knows? And one of his friends came over and he goes, I didn't want them to hear what we were talking about. They were trying to buy ammo. I'm like, you're not doing anything illegal buying ammo. You're not illegally buying it. I don't want them to even hear us talking about it. So we unplugged it. I said, did you turn your phone off? Did you go put your phone in the other room? Because Siri's listening to you. People are always listening. Heck, I'll talk about something upstairs. Then I'll come down here and go on Facebook and I'll see an ad for what I just talked about. So don't tell me Alexa's not listening or Siri, right? Because they got to be listening if I'm getting ads for things I'm talking about out loud. My box resizer. All right. Are you going to be able to go down long enough? I think maybe right there will be good. We'll cut you down. Score the sides. So, do you guys think I should list my mom's gnomes on Etsy and eBay for her? Think I should be a nice daughter and do that? I don't want to. It's a lot of work. I just got to store something else. She just makes so many of them. I told her, because she's like, I'm not really doing it to make money. It's more for I think she's going to price them really low. But it's more for to keep her busy because she's stuck in the house. I said, why don't you just make them and then bring them to the nursing home. And then the nursing home staff can put them into the rooms of the people in the nursing home for decorations. Because they are cute. What she made is really cute. But, I don't know. was perfect. I stopped right where my thing is. Because sometimes you can see the score mark through the box, but I couldn't this time around. This box is really thick. Yes. Let's see. I'm going to go right to there. I bet you this size box is expensive to ship. My husband is a hunter and a trapper. Even if you don't like trapping, I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But he's got to ship a ton of furs because he's getting them tanned, and then he's going to sell the fur on Etsy for craftsmen. But I said it's going to cost a lot of money because he wanted to go all the way to Idaho with it. I'm like, that's going to cost a lot of money to ship that because it's really heavy, and the coyotes are really, really long. So it's going to be expensive because you're not supposed to fold them. It's like 4 feet, I think. So what does she make right now? She's making gnomes, and they're in like spring colors, so you can use them for like Easter, but they're not like Easter, so you can use them for the whole spring, summer. You don't have, type of thing. So if you're into the whole gnome craze that a lot of people are into, they're really cute. They are cute. Sometimes her crafts are not always, cute. But these are cute. She's done a nice job with them. It's just a matter of, do I want to take on that time and effort to do that? I don't know. I got so much stuff here to list. All right. Well, you do fit in here. You do look better than if I would have put it in that other box. I would have been worried in that other box. Price-wise, I might have wished I kept it in that other box. But I think this person paid shipping. If I remember correctly. Did they pay shipping? I don't remember if this was one they paid shipping on. Let me look. Nah, they didn't pay shipping. I'm covering the shipping. But they did pay $38.88 for this costume. And I have probably $1 into it. If that. I paid hardly anything. I did, it was when Party City was going out of business, and you literally filled your card up with stuff, and they would be like, oh, how does $10 sound? And I have like 50 costumes in there. I'm like, $10 sounds awesome. Thank you very much. I will be back after I empty out this cart and come back in and get another cart full. All right, what do you want? You're not going to stay down. Stop popping up on me. Oh yeah, that tape. This tape is not sticking to this box. Why are you not sticking? I'm going to have to add extra tape. I don't trust you. I don't trust that you're going to stay stuck down because you keep popping up. Somebody said tape the tape to itself. Like you got to tape the tape. Somebody was complaining on one of the Facebook groups about this eBay tape. Maybe I'll do some non-eBay. I'm just going to put it to this. Oh yeah, here we go. Probably added a pound of tape. Not that much, but I hang on. I hang on to my scraps of when I Frankenbox and cut something down or whatever, resize it. I hang on to those spare pieces because sometimes I'll need them. Like I got some trading cards I'm selling, and I will use it to sandwich the card in between the cardboard. Although now with that new rate, like 91 cents or something, you can send a trading card in. And it has tracking for only 91 cents, but it has to be thin. So I probably won't be able to put it in between cardboard. I got to think of whether or not I'm going to want to do that. All right, so this is 2 pounds 15 ounces. I don't even know how big this is. Let's see. 10. Oh, let's go 15 because it's pretty close. And 7.5. What did I say? 15, 10, and 7.5. Not bad. This is only $9.64 for $38. 39. Let's say 39 because it's $38.88. I can handle that. Do you think pirate ship has not been coming up cheaper? That's really weird. Because 15, 10, 8. That probably wouldn't be able to go cubic. This is going to that's weird. This is going to Jacksonville, Florida, by the way. So last time I mailed one of these, I mailed it in an envelope. How would I have done that with the helmet? That's really weird. That it says I did that. I don't know. If I did, they didn't complain. So they must have got it okay. Last time it weighed 3 pounds, 5 ounces. And this one weighs in a box 2 pounds, 14 point something. 2 pounds, 15. Let's see how much it's going to cost. Pirate ship. Pirate ship is $9.64. $9.64 on eBay. Yeah. I have not been using pirate ship much at all anymore because I do find that it's usually not worth it. Okay, so Christy says the senior homes is a great idea for them to enjoy. My daughter and I love gnomes. Maybe you should show them to us first, though. Yeah, I can show you. They are really cute. They are really cute. I got a picture on my phone, but you can't see it through here because of the glare. So I told her she's got like this whitish paneling in her kitchen. And I said, well, take that little stand, take the stuff off of it, and I'll put the gnome on there and use that as the backdrop. Because she just wanted to do it on Facebook. So it doesn't have to be like, professional like it does on eBay. See, this tape is coming up. It must be this type of box. It doesn't have like a waxy thing. It's just like a normal box. But why is it not sticking? It's stuck to the bottom, okay. But it keeps coming up on this. I don't know. That's weird. All right, I'm going to put the sticker over where eBay had their sticker. I should have used priority mail tape instead of my eBay tape. Since that's priority mail. I think that's it. I think that's all my orders. Did I do everything? I don't see anything around me. She needs to support her crafting habit. She does. Making this 5 of each and see how sales go. Yeah, she's already. She probably has made 30 of them already. She's made quite a few of them. We went shopping last week and she bought. Oh, I got some new feedback. And she bought more stuff. And I said, Mom, don't make any more until you figure out what you're going to do with the ones you already have. Oh, but definitely buy from again. I got really good. Somebody left me really nice comment on my YouTube the other day. Yesterday, I think it was. Somebody new who had found my channel. It was really nice. I love when people leave nice comments. I love all comments. But when somebody leaves a nice comment, for those of you who have a YouTube channel, you know what that's like. It's like, good. Because sometimes I think to myself, do I want to keep doing this? I love doing YouTube. I really do like doing YouTube. But it does put on the added stress of coming up with content when you're busy doing reselling. Why? Have I been like this all day? Why is my camera literally cutting off my body? Hold on. Not that you need to see my body, but I feel like I'm not. Yeah, that's not any better. I'm using my new web camera. It's really like close up versus if I use my camera that's on my. It's still really weird. Oh well, it's gonna stay like that. Maybe I'll lean in. Let me read you this comment. Really nice. It says, I ran across your channel last night and I watch a lot of YouTube videos. In yours, I have only seen 3 so far and have learned more from those 3 than the hundreds I have watched other places. So please keep making videos. They are appreciated. Isn't that nice? It's really nice. That was on one of my Bonanza videos. Hold on. What you need?
Scale. I gotta figure out shipping.
Oh, good, because I just got done shipping, so you can have my scale.
$464 right now. The cost of tanning.
With the shipping?
Not with no shipping yet.
Oh, okay. Ooh, it's a lot of money to tan stuff. So the cost of furs have gone way down. So he does it for management control of our land, and so he doesn't like over trap or anything. And he does it. I shouldn't say humanely because I don't think it's humane. I don't think any trapping is humane. Even if you humanely trap them in a cage, the fact that they're stuck in a cage for 12 hours while you're sleeping, it just annoys me. I don't like any of it. But it's his thing. But the price has gone way down. Obviously, people like PETA and stuff have really played a role. I'm assuming in like people just don't want real fur. Everything's faux fur. So, but there is something about like, I don't know. I've watched a lot of videos, a lot of like educational stuff on trapping, and I've heard all these things. So I understand why he does it. I still don't really like it, and I keep telling him, why do you keep doing it if it's not profitable? What are you gonna do with all this fur? So now he's decided to tan it and do all this other stuff. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, weird. I do learn from you. Thank you. Did you join Clubhouse? Hey, anybody in the chat, are you on Clubhouse, by the way? Because I joined Clubhouse. When did I join? Beginning of January, I think.
Yeah.
And you can keep it. I'm all done with it for the day. You going to need it for anything else?
29 pounds.
Did you calculate how much it is?
29 pounds. That's all I know.
Okay.
I weighed the whole box. It's all packed. I
need the measurements of the box.
I know. I got to get a tape measure and go measure it. I got mine over here somewhere.
There's a tape measure in the
I have mine.
Okay. There's one in the bedroom in that bag of stuff. So we had company and I had stuff all over. We have like a little breakfast nook and the table was covered with crap. So I threw it all in a laundry basket and put it in the spare bedroom. So I know there's a tape measure in there. So Clubhouse. Yes. So I joined Clubhouse and so I've joined and have no idea what to do with it. Oh, Laura, that's such a bummer. Did I send you an invite to that, Laura? But your phone was too old. Yeah, because I know I sent out some invites that people weren't able to use them, which is kind of a bummer because you only get like 1 or 2 invites when you first start. I only got 1 invite when I first started, and it took a while before I got another invite. You have to be active to get more invites. So the more active you are on Clubhouse, the more that you will get. So what is Clubhouse? I'm going to show you the app. If you have an iPhone, if you are interested in it, I do have 2 invites left. I posted on my Facebook page. I only have a few friends now on Facebook because I lost my Facebook and I've been not really picky, but I've only really been approving a few people to be my friend. So I posted in only one person. Anissa, you're the only one who said you were interested in a code. But sorry, see this one right here? See that guy? Let me try and see. So he looks like a I don't know what he's holding. It looks like a vase with flowers coming out of it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's it's a black man. Can't really see, but what?
I got the measurements. Figure it out.
Oh, hold on a minute. I got to figure out my husband's shipping. And then I'll tell you more about it, because if anybody is interested, I do have those two things. All right, what's their address? Or do you want to just give it to me and I can read it and type it? When I find it. Oh, there it is.
Upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, I see. Duluth. Zip code. So you guys all have to sit here and just watch me figure out this thing here. I'm just going to put in my phone number. I love having the keypad on the side of my thing. All right. Wait, how much did you say?
29 pounds.
29 even or 29 point?
It was 28.8.
Okay. $450 value. So
454, I think. I wrote it on the second page or the first page.
464. I just want to make sure I put enough.
That's not the after tanning value. That's the pre-tanning value.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I put the right stuff on it. What was the measurement of the box?
I wrote it on the back of it.
33 by 21.5. Oh, I have to round it up to 14 and 22. 22. Calculate. $44.
To ship it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that ain't bad.
You want to? I can check UPS and see if that's cheaper.
You really think it's going to be worth the amount of money right now? It'd have to be like $15, $20 cheaper.
Well, dropping it off at UPS is easier than
yeah.
going to Walgreens. That's the thing. We don't have a FedEx around here, so we have to go to Walgreens. You know, people are probably bored with me. I'm sorry. I guess I could tell you what why I'm doing this, what Clubhouse is, in case you're like, well, what is Clubhouse? So Clubhouse is sort of like a podcast that you listen to. It's audio only. It's no video. There's no commenting. You can't type anything. So you just listen, but you have the ability to raise your hand. And if the speaker or the moderators choose you, they can bring you up on stage and you could talk. So there's a whole reselling one that is, wait a minute. Oh, where are you shipping from? And I just put their information. I got to change what I'm doing. Hold on. I guess I can't multitask because I'm filling this out wrong. Let me copy this though, so I'll have it for when I have to put it into the right box. Jeez, camera. Okay. Continue. USA box. Yeah, so they have reselling ones. Now, the Poshmark community is very large on there, and there are a lot of Poshmark sellers. But there is also, every now and then I'll see an eBay topic pop up, and just one that's reselling. Like reselling in general is really what you see, but then when you're on there, you'll see that it is mostly Poshmark when you get in there. But they talk about Tradesy. Don't talk much about Etsy. How much did he say that weighed? How much did you say that weighed?
I said 29 pounds.
But I like it. I've gone in, I've been listening to, there's some like multi-million dollar Amazon sellers, and I kind of like listen to what they talk about. And then there's a private label one where people will go in and they'll talk about, like, they're thinking about private label, and they'll ask a bunch of questions. So I kind of hear, like, what are people thinking about for starting for business? Like, what's in their mindset? What are they seeing as a trend? Because a lot of them will share it. So it has been really nice to hear that type of stuff. Estimated shipment date. Ooh, $80. $80 to ship UPS. FedEx is $44. That's crazy. Post office, forget it. It costs you a fortune.
They said don't use the post office.
Yeah, you don't want the post office.
And I have to ship it on Monday or Tuesdays.
Do you want me to print this right now?
I gotta call Tom with the info first.
Okay, so save for later.
Yeah,
I'll do that. 44 something it was. So Clubhouse. I haven't heard any more. I would love an invite if still available. Okay. At first, it seems a little creepy since you are just listening and not getting a chance to talk. It's kind of what I don't like, and I feel bad sometimes, is so I listen when I'm getting ready in the morning, and actually when I've been packing orders, I've been sitting here listening and not joining the conversation. Hey, thank you, Red Dirt Picker, for joining my channel. And so I jumped on stage. When you go on stage, and because, oh my gosh, one day they were sharing stuff about eBay, and I'm like, you are so wrong. You're wrong. Like, they were saying stuff that was so wrong. So I had to raise my hand and jump in, correct some stuff that I felt was incorrect that they were providing. And but the more you participate on stage, and you can sit on some of them, like the reselling one, you can sit on the stage, not even say anything until they say something. So if they're talking about Poshmark or whatever, I don't really say anything because I don't do much Poshmark. But when they'll have a question about shipping or using pirate ship or eBay or whatever, then I'll jump in and I'll say, hey, this is my experience. And I'll jump in. So the more you're active, the more invite you get. So I find that when I run out of invites, I'll make sure I jump on the stage. And there's some rooms that are set up for you to just jump on a stage and never talk. Like that's the only reason for that room is nobody's really talking. It's just for you to be on a stage, so the algorithm will give you invites. So you could always do that if you wanted invites. So I got 2. So Tracy, if you would like an invite, go to my Instagram page, Yellow Brick Road Reselling. Send me a private message. I need your iPhone phone number. So it's only for the iPhone, and you have to have the most recent iOS update. So you can't have, like Laura was saying, she has an iPhone 6 and it does not work. So it has to be a newer iPhone with the newest update. It's in like a beta mode, but there are big people. Like Elon Musk was on last week talking. I dropped into a room. So it's not just reselling. It's not just business. I was in a room last week when I was cooking dinner Friday night, and it was all about Alzheimer's. And my dad passed away from Alzheimer's. So like, I just like to hear what's going on in that community. And there were doctors and researchers in there. It was so interesting to hear what they had to say about advancements. So that was interesting. And then I walked into a room the other day on the keto diet. People were sharing stuff about keto. So that was nice just to kind of listen in on that. And veterans. So my husband's 100% disabled veteran. So I go into the veterans networks. So I used to work for the military. I worked for the Army Guard, the Air Guard, and the Navy SEALs. So I have some experience with some of the resilience and stuff like that. So I pop in there, and I actually got on stage in one of the rooms, introduced myself, and said, hey, if you guys have any questions on this is what I can answer questions on. But so that's nice just to kind of get connected back with the veterans. Because since we left the military, you're kind of like, you're kind of shunned and pushed away, especially when you move away from the base that your husband was last stationed at. So you're not in that community anymore. You don't go to the retirement parties and stuff. Of course, now with COVID, nobody goes to anything, but so that's nice. So they have a ton of topics. Now, I will say you can easily get suckered in, but it's nice if you're in the car, put it on and listen to it. I've been finding I find myself there more than YouTube though lately. If I'm listening, like when I was doing my inventory, I had that on listening, especially to the big people. So they also have rooms where people, it's like Shark Tank, where people go in and they pitch their business idea to investors. And that has been amazing to hear what people are wanting to invest their time and money into, or, what they're starting up. And sometimes, the investors are like, no, you need to still do this and this and this, but when you do those things, come back type of thing. So I've been enjoying that. But there's there's a lot on real estate. I see a lot of real estate. So the more people you follow in the topics you want to hear about, the more those rooms will show up. So when you get onto Clubhouse, so I know that Anissa, you just went in. So when you get into Clubhouse, you get what they call your hallway, which is what this looks like. And up here are so they have clubs. So if you search in Clubhouse, you can type in what you're looking for. So I had originally typed in veterans, and they have a veteran network club. So I joined that club. So when you join clubs, when they have topics coming up that they're going to talk about, you'll see it right here. It'll show up on the top of your page. So it says at the grounded actor with meditation. I don't know why I got that one. We Thrift Yo Collective, reselling on, and it has an I, it's probably Instagram. And then Scoop, supplements and something. I don't know what that is. So those are obviously somebody or something I followed. So those are coming up. But then it will show you all, so not all, but some of the active rooms based upon who you follow and what you do. So like right now, there is one called the Round Table High Achievers Talk Business. A guy named Mario. He's always on Clubhouse. The Reseller Morning Grind. That's almost every day. I think it starts at 9 and it will go all day long. Like I've gone on at 7 at night and it's still going, called Morning Grind. But again, those are mostly Poshmark sellers. Online course and mastermind hacks. Let's see, what would be good? 24/7 success coaching, ask millionaires anything. So in that room, there's 345 people in that room. 26 are what they call on stage, which means you're able to hit your microphone and talk if you have something to say. If you are in the Black community, there are a lot of rooms specifically for that. I've also seen a lot of Korean rooms. So if you have like Korean descent or whatever, there's a lot of rooms for Koreans. But I think they might speak Korea. I've popped into some rooms and they're not speaking English. Do you listen to it like TED Talks, but it's interactive? So I've never listened to a TED Talk. I've heard people say it's similar to that. So resellers, let's chit chat about current trends. All right. So there's 74 people in this room. I'm going to hit this and I think it's against the rules to record the rooms. So I'm only going to let you listen to it for a few seconds.
It's just very overwhelming because there is so much information you need to learn and research you need to do. So these are the people in the room. Incredibly, of course, I still do my own.
And down here,
it's just kind
there's
of
a hand.
Hours
you can't see it. There,
right there. Extra research I would have to do. But I think for me,
I'm going to stop it. So I would hit that hand and then they would approve me to go on stage. Sometimes when I pop into the room, because like in that room, I see some names I recognize. They probably have already followed me because they'll look at your bio So update your bio about like what you do, what kind of things you're interested in, so people follow you also. But if you're a follower, a lot of times they'll recognize your name when you come into the room, and they'll say, oh yeah, she's been in this room before and she's spoken before. So sometimes they've asked me to go on stage without me asking to go on stage. I just say dismiss, or not right now, or whatever. There's something that pops up, you can either accept it or say no. Because there's times when I'm sitting, somewhere where it's not really appropriate for me to go on, so I say no. I listen more than I go on stage and talk. So if you don't like to talk, you don't worry about it. It's nothing. You don't have to talk. How to be an influencer on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Clubhouse. Repairing your credit the wrong way. Let's talk about it. Actors Breakfast Club. So there was if you guys know, no, not Paris Hilton. It's the guy's name. What's his name? He used to be a big YouTuber, Perez Hilton. He was in a room. He was running a room with Lindsay Lohan the other night. So I went in and was just listening, and they were funny. So there's a lot. This recently, from what I understand, it started with a lot of like very high level, like powerful people that were first invited. So it's all only by invite. So there's a lot of high level people on here. Like I said, Elon Musk was on. So no, Jane, there is not any specifically to that, because it probably would be taken down, unfortunately. I shouldn't say unfortunately. I don't mean it like that, but yeah. It should be fair across everything, but yeah. So co-mod connections, casting call for collaborations. So they do have a welcome to Clubhouse beginner's guide. I did go in there when I first started just to kind of hear about how Clubhouse works. Like if you send an invite, which I did by mistake, my one and only invite when I first joined, I sent it to Ashlyn Hayden. The girl who sells insurance. She's in my phone because I have her for my insurance company. It's not even her private phone number. It's like the company's phone number. Well, I was clicking around on things to figure out what everything was, and it popped up all these names, and I was like, oh, Ashlyn Hayden's on here. I'm going to click it and follow her. Oh no, that was sending her my one and only invite. Because Ashlyn, so she was like the very first person. I was going to go down and friend all my friends that were on Clubhouse. Yeah. So I wasted that one. I've wasted 3 of them so far. But yeah, so I find it really interesting. So if it's anything anybody wants to go, so like, oh, you can't see because every time I show my screen, you can't see it. But see this one? Like it's not even in English. It's like Chinese or something. Maybe you can see that. Yeah. So those rooms, I'm like, yeah. So you can swipe and it will take that room away from your feed. So you won't keep seeing it every time you go and look. Money Monday. There's a lot that talk about the stock market, and of course, like this one is like, looks like it's a German room. Is Vernon VHR Gogizen Islik is the damn Yartmik. If you understood that, you can tell me what language that is. But there's 768 people in it. But I don't know. Let's see. So I was mentioning earlier, anybody who was on earlier, I had mentioned that I get these emails every morning from this person, and it's a text message, auto text message, and it's just like a motivational thing. And it was from Clubhouse. I was in one of her rooms. It was like a motivational Monday, talks about goal setting for your business. And she has people come on and say, what are you going to get done? Like, what are you going to accomplish this week? And people will like commit to whatever they are. And then on Thursdays, she has you come back on stage if you want to say whether or not you did it. But she says, oh, I send out these text messages every morning. They're motivational, whatever. Just send me a message. And I did it. And so now I get them, but I don't read them. So I probably just need to unsub. Price list, building value in the sales process. Yeah, so it's definitely one of those things where if you like to educate your mind, learn stuff, which I'm assuming you probably do if you guys come on to YouTube channels, right? You want to learn things. So it's good for that. But again, it's just like the Go to Hell morning show. Right? So those are fun just to pop in. What are they talking about? And you can pop in and then pop right out if you don't like what they're talking about. Photographers, a lot in the wedding industry. I get them a lot. Connect in healthcare. Another Chinese or Japanese, I don't know. They got funny writing. And all the names are of that descent that pop up. But it'll tell you how many people are in the room. A lot of times if you go way down to the bottom, you'll find the rooms that have very few people. And one time I went into a room, it was an Amazon room, but there were only 4 people in it. And so I started talking, or I went on and they invited me up right away. So I was like, oh, hey, I just popped in, so I don't even know what you guys are talking about. And they're like, hey, how'd you find my room? And I'm like, well, you popped up on my thing. You're way at the bottom, but I saw you and you said Amazon, so I went in. They are big Amazon sellers. They do like wholesale, and it was really interesting to hear what they had to say. And I'm like, yeah, I just do RA. I'm not at your level. Nor do I really want to be, honestly. I was telling that to my friend the other day. I said, if you watched my video the other day, you saw that on Instagram, that I made 67,000 last year reselling. That's my profit. That's what I got paid taxes on. Damn it. I got paid goddamn taxes. And so I was talking to this girl yesterday, and I said, I showed her how I use Inventory Lab and stuff. And I said, yeah, that's last year's profit. And I said, so it's a good income for me. I have no complaints at all about what I make. I'm happy with it. I said, but if you want to make more, you can make so much more. I said, but I don't want to do the work to make so much more. I have no interest in working harder than I'm already working. Now, could I work smarter? Probably could work smarter. Could I work less and make the same? Probably. But would it be as much fun? Like, would it be fun to sit here and all I do is go online and place wholesale orders and just do that? No, the thrill of the hunt, right? Like for us that do eBay, isn't it exciting when you go into a thrift store and you're like, oh my gosh, there's that Lululemon sweat jacket that like, I know I can get $100 for this, and they're selling it for $2. Like, you get excited when you find those things that you can flip really fast. Like, you list that and it's gone that night. Like that day, the minute you list it, it's gone. Within an hour, you're going to sell it. Those are exciting. And I feel that way even with my RA. When I know that I'm selling canning lids like last summer, and I know if I go and buy 100 of them, if I walk in a store and there's 100, I mean, I'm like, oh, my mother would sit in the car because she's my sourcing buddy. And I go in and I walk out with bags. Or one time, one of the workers carried out boxes of canning lids for me. And she could see the biggest grin on my face when I would walk out of the store because I was so excited because I knew the minute I listed them, they would sell. Like, seriously, those canning lids, you list 100 and within an hour, you've sold 100. It was crazy how fast they were selling and for how much. So I like that. So I'm okay making what I make. And of course, depending on where you live, if you live in Los Angeles or New York City, you might be like, oh, that's not enough. I can't live on $60,000 a year. But if you live in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, that $60,000 is going to bring you a long way because, man, cost of living there is cheap. Here, it's okay. I mean, is it enough to live on? Well, probably where we live right now. And of course, I got my husband has income coming in from his disability, but it's great having that money. So I like it. I like what I do. I like the thrill of the hunt. I like hunting for stuff. I like going to garage sales. I like doing the RA. If I lose my RA, if for some reason Amazon says we're not going to let you do retail arbitrage, no more third-party retail arbitrage, only wholesale, private label, then I'll just give it up and just do eBay. If eBay kicks me off, I'll just do Amazon. If they both kick me off, I'll do Mercari and Poshmark. Like, there's so many platforms now that, well, I mean, hopefully I don't get kicked off from 2 of the largest because that means I messed up big time. But with the IP claims, I got an IP claim this weekend I noticed I got an IP claim on, so I got Squishmallows, those soft pillows. I got one of them on Amazon last week. And then I got another one on let me see. I think it was Disney. Which I got to figure out how I can fight that, cuz I'm ungated in Disney. I didn't get a notification. I just noticed it was on my thing. It says suspected potential trademark misuse. So it was for a Disney mini bubble fan. So I bought these at Walgreens. I've been selling them for 2 years. And it's just like this fan, and you put bubble mixture in it and it blows out bubbles. Just a little thing, cheap. I think I paid like $5 or $6 for it. But yeah, so they took that down. Now I do notice that a lot of times when I get the potential trademark misuse, within a couple of days that goes away. So like I had one, I don't know if I shared it on here, but I was selling those boxes of I got that also. I appealed. Oh, did you? Were you successful in appealing, or are you still waiting? I don't know. I never know what to say when I appeal. So sometimes I just let them go on my account and they die off. So I was selling Pokemon cards in the boxes of them, and I listed them on Amazon and eBay doing FBM. And I got a thing on Amazon saying I was selling mystery boxes and I was breaking policy. And I'm like, mystery boxes? Like, this isn't what I would consider a mystery box. This is it's a mystery. You don't know what you're going to get when you buy a package of trading cards. You don't know what you're going to get. But I'm like, you're going to take down all trading cards? Because that would be ridiculous in today's environment when trading cards are going up in value right now. And so they took it down. And I had a mark on my account for like 3 or 4 days, and then it just disappeared. So I'm assuming they realized how stupid their system was, and what it caught was not correct. So, but I never put it back on. I kept it on eBay, and I'm all sold out. I've sold out of all my Pokemon cards. I'm not sure I'll source anymore though, because I don't feel like they were that profitable for what I paid for them. You pay like $40, and I think I sold them for like $60, but it was with free shipping. So I still had to pay like $10 to ship it. So it wasn't really worth it. All right. Well, let's see. I think I'm going to let you guys go, though. I got to give my mom a call. I need to bring my 18 packages to the post office. And I'm going to go over to my mama's, and I'm going to take pictures, if she still wants me to come over, of her gnomes and put them up. My postal carrier is coming up drive. Well, you better hurry up, Jane. Get that mail out. I bring mine instead of dropping it off. My guy's disappointed my sales are down, because he was told that if my sales stayed at what they were, that they were going to extend his hours because he was getting so many packages. But my sales they've really crashed. And I don't know if it's because of the time of year, if it's because I lost my top rated seller and that's affecting search results. If it's because I took away free returns. Is it because I changed it to 2-day handling instead of 1-day handling? Is it because what I was selling was mostly seasonal and that seasonal stuff is now ending? Like, there's all these variables that could be causing my sales to be going down, but my sales are definitely lower than they used to be. But I'm also not doing as much FBM. I've been sending everything to Amazon. Not everything. I do have a few FBM, but very, very little now. Most of it is sent to Amazon. I do have one bag right here that I got to send, but even sourcing, I'm just having even a hard time finding stuff when I'm sourcing. Now, I do not do grocery, and I probably need to jump into the grocery realm, but I was looking, I think I have $6,800 value of stuff in Amazon right now. And I'm like, if I do $10,000 a month every month and I only have $6,800, even if I sold everything in stock, I don't even have enough to hit my sales goals that I have. So I definitely need to get out there and start doing some more sourcing and getting on it, or my income is going to be definitely different this year. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've not heard what that big thing is. But I have noticed that pools, summer stuff is starting to come back into stock. So if you are on YouTube and you watch a lot of resellers, especially the big ones, they will share with you what they sold after they've sold out of it. So they'll say, hey, this is what I sold. Who was it that Show Me Picker? John? Is it Show Me Pickers? Show Me? I think that's what it's called, Show Me Pickers. He used to be Nevermore Antiques. Well, he did one showing how he was going to all these Walmarts buying pools, but he did it like in October, right? So pool season was all done, and these videos were shot in like May and June, and he sold so many pools. But so a lot of them will show you stuff after it's done, right? So I was showing you calendars today, and I'm saying, hey, it's getting pretty low. Like, I wouldn't go out and actively source them right now. Put them in your mental bank. If you use a planner, put it in your planner. So next year, you know, okay, calendars sold really well for Tamara. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to start looking for calendars in September, October. When you see them in the store, think about it. Think about what do you think people are going to want? What are the trends? You know, what are the mainstays that people will buy all the time? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be trendy. Like cats and kittens, right? So I will watch videos and I'll be like, okay, all right, he sold swimming pools. All right, that's in my mental brain. I need to, although I sold some pools last year too, but you need to have that in your mental brain that, okay, now I'm going to keep an eye out and maybe look and see. If I see a pool, which I gotta tell you, I saw pools at BJ's this weekend, $399. They're selling for $900 on Amazon, but the rank is bad and it doesn't look like it sold much last year, if at all. But I don't know if it's a new design that just came out. I don't know. But it just didn't look like the history. But if you see it and you look it up, of course, with Amazon, with Keepa, you can see the history. eBay, just look at solds through, somebody says Terapeak. So you can look at Terapeak and see what the solds are for the last 365 days. So right now, you can tell if it sold good in June and July and know whether or not it's something you should pick up. So do pools sell better on eBay or Amazon? Both. I did not sell any pools on Amazon, but I know a lot of people who did. I know that John from Show Me Pickers, he only does Amazon or only does eBay because he got kicked off from Amazon. So he only does eBay and he sold a ton. One of my sale video, it shows I bought a pool for $200 at Big Lots and sold it for $1,200. What?
Are you live?
Yes.
Oh. I need your tape and the shipping label.
Well, I have to print the shipping label.
I know.
So you want that? You want me to print? You want me to okay and go ahead with that? Because you said you had to talk to Tom.
I tried him 4 times. He didn't answer, so we're good to go.
Okay.
I called.
Sorry, I got to print his label for him.
And I need your tape so I can tape up the box. I called the tannery.
Here, you can use my eBay tape because it's free.
Okay, give me. You have to stretch a little further than that. Come on. There you go.
Sorry. I was too busy trying to find the print button on this label.
Well, I could have reached it a lot sooner. I just wanted you to stretch.
Isn't he nice?
Oh, I have one deer back there.
All right, I'm going to print it on my brother. Instead of giving you a sticky label, I'm going to give you a paper label.
A big label?
With an envelope to put it in. Which, I don't know if these are FedEx or UPS ones I got right here. That's postal.
So, to make our money back, we have to...
All right, hold on, you guys. I got to grab a label.
To make our money back, we have to sell each fur for at least $22.
I don't know where my... I think I'm going to have to get a label from...
Just do it like you normally do.
Oh.
Or you just want me to put...
Is it okay if I have a blue label? Blue paper. Yeah, so I would say list both. And I got to get him a envelope to put this in. So
give me your clear tape too, and I'll just put that over that.
No, I got an envelope for you. I'm gonna end my broadcast because I gotta get to the post office and go to Ma's anyhow.
And your
so
husband keeps interrupting.
Yes, and he keeps bugging me. But all right, I'm gonna let you guys go. And thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I don't know, maybe I'll go live again tomorrow morning. We'll see. All righty. Talk to you guys later. Bye.